So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know,
shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is just caressing the ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just the keeper in his way. Great chance! Long ball upfield. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Toon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho, Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Berbatov. Decent chance! And that has not gone well. And that's been won straight back. And it's Arda Güler. Passes short and sharp. Ronaldinho. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Persib Bandung are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And it's Arda Güler. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Toon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Güler, always onto this. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Inzaghi. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Pull it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Deftly away. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rijkaard.
Toon really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Pull it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Kaka. Kaka! Ronaldinho. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. Goulet. Chance here to counter. Kaka. He is through here. And the finish!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Pull it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just
So
a
your
quick
views on the
reminder
first
today,
half?
please
Well, this is
refrain
when you
from
need your
parking
players to
outside
step
this
up, Peter,
stadium.
be brave,
Thank
see
you
all
very
that
much for your
courage. They
cooperation.
need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half.
Toon definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He has found a way through. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bullish header! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kaká. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's made its way, and the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. And Hernandez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Makaleli. Kamavinga. Kaka. Berbatov. Arda. He's found a way through. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitutions taking place.
A big, deep breath. Off the post! He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Stood up well to him there. He's through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets into a good position. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Threads one in. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. He's got away. Dani Olmo! Ronaldinho. Can he spark a counter here? And he's being shifted off it.
3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. This is a promising build-up. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. The ball has bounced loose now. Not the most accurate pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. He has a look up, and the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution in progress.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Filippo Inzaghi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy in the
So a game of thrills. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Persib Bandung have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He's certainly... Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace. McAllister. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Goulet. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Foden. Pass is just off target. Berbatov is onto it in a flash. Goulet is the team's great visionary. Good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Berbatov. Kaka takes a shot! Soma. And it's Arda Goulet. Lovely pass. It's Inzaghi! Camavinga gets over and intercepts. And here's Kaka. It's not an especially good pass, that. McAllister. Foden.
That's good play from him.
Belletti. Kaka. Rijkaard. Now it's Kaka.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. Goulet gets into a good position. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Soma, and he's worked it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland, Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Berbatov. And this is Berbatov. He's on it, can he get away? Foden. And the pass is intercepted. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Out for a throw. A Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance, surely! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Kaka! And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's come loose. Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Some
reminder
first half
today
thoughts?
that parking in
I
the
think the
area around the
scoreline
stadium
probably
is
is a
strictly
fair
forbidden.
reflection of the
Please use
first
parking
half.
provided by
If
the
there
club
is
or any
perhaps
other paid
one
parking
criticism I can
facilities in
make,
the area.
it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Substitution on the field.
So it has been pretty
Number
frantic here.
11.
Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second
Coming
half.
on the field is
So straight into the second half.
Toon definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want...
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Foot in. And here's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland, and this is Saviola. Kaka. Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Inzaghi. Just the keeper, it shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Pretty robust defending.
And that is not getting there. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's come in hard. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good. Oh, he's hit the bar. Nearly, but not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Rodri. Belletti. Here's Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super find. He's found some space. And the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Kita belum ketemu. Halo bang, Tintun. Apa bacanya bang itu bang? Bang Utintun. Kita 2 kali lawan Persib Bandung ya, tanpa diperkuat Andri Jung. Kita sekarang lawan Indonesia. Pemain muda berbakat. Yang pemain siapa? Brazil versus Qatar Milan ini.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it...
Mbappe! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's quick to return it. Hazard is onto this. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Inzaghi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Inzaghi. Now then, Berbatov! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here! Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Messi. And he's running through, tries a shot! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is one...
It's Inzaghi! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well played. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Threads one in. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Mignon punts it upfield. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Rice. Now it's Kaká. Looking for options for movement. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, cracking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Oh, good finish! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Thun really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hazard. Gavi. Goulet. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. And this is Inzaghi. So what can they make of this? That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Gavi. Oh, easy pickings there. Vardiol. Foot in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
2 added minutes has been
Filippo
indicated.
Inzaghi, he can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Expertly cut out, really nice. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Fellow attendees to this is
We reached the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's
Please
been an
keep your
absolutely
eye on your
fantastic
children.
watch, Peter. I wish I could come
Times.
here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's intervened well there. Goulet, Gavi. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Kaka. Berbatov. Berbatov! It's bounced back off the post. Indonesia are anything but solid just now, rather exposed actually.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
Berbatov, and he's got away from him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. That's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now that's well seen too. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Passes short and sharp. This might chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And a header! De Bruyne tries to clear. He's gone for goal. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rice. De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. And here's Azar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Inzaghi. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to...
He's in, must be! Real chance! And that's a sharp finish.
The goal scorer for
And
Indonesia
there's the goal they've been
after
looking for.
68 minutes is
And that was
Number
as
20.
close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
substitution in
Divisi
progress.
now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's on it, can he get away? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mbappe. Kaka. And here's the chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are disappearing out of sight. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia palpably. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
His utter
After
joy!
79
He
minutes
engages with absolute happiness.
Kylian Mbappe.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's a simple one for the keeper. The final 5 minutes. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, super find. Gavi. Now it's Inzaghi. And they can counter here. It's Albert Ferrer. Indonesia can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's superb. There's the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...
Bentar bang, lag bang. Terbantai-bantai bang. Ayo bang, ayo bang, ayo bang. Ramaikan bang, ramaikan bang. Kita nggak mikir menang kalah bang. Yang penting main bang. Bang Fian apa Bang siapa itu? Ada gak? Gak ada, kita main apa? Main. Ada enggak nih Bang? Ada enggak? Enggak ada, kita main divisi lagi aja. Kita terbantai lagi 6-1, oke? Kita nggak bisa. Jiwa Indonesia kita ya. Halo Bang Tensiu. Halo Bang. Bang, main Evo nggak Bang? Main lah kalau nggak. Face.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're very much on the way now. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine.
Can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Raul. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kubo. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Messi. And it's Kubo. Foot in. Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, he's all alone. And he shoots! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Can he get it through? Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. DiMarco. Rijkaard. Filippo Inzaghi. Kirkchu. Space for him to turn and look. He decides to cross it. Corbel claims it without any fuss. Now it's Kante. Always onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Kubo. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball. It's a goal! Conte. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Conte. Messi has created one goal already. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Mbappe. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Knocks it out wide. Not where it came from. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Goulet. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's what are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, Messi! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Japan have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Can he get on the end of this? Rafael Leao. He'll try from distance.
Itu namanya trik pancing.
Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Conte. Kubo. So what can they make of this? Saliba spots it and intercepts. Raul. And here's Inzaghi. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. But they've got it again. And it's Kubo. Now it's Neymar. Great work on the overlap. Getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Silvestre. Milan needing a change of fortune here. Filippo Inzaghi looking to add to his goal. Looking to play him in. DiMarco.
Kok malah mandek ya.
Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Japan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here. And he is deftly away. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan choosing
Numero
to
13.
make the first change.
Numero 11. Filippo Inzaghi.
Rijkaard.
Numero 18. Numero 5. Lascia il
Neymar
campo
going
per
face to face
il
with his
numero
great
19.
rival. Always
Neymar.
goal side.
Il numero 20. Berbatov.
Now it's
Il numero
Neymar.
15.
A few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance.
Apa sih?
Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And a chance! Neymar! What about that one? A finish finish right from the
Ha
top
segnato al
draw.
78esimo minuto.
And just like
Numero
that,
19.
he's into double figures
Attenzione
now.
alla sostituzione.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Ah,
And in a trice. And the shot! And it's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan now just needing one.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Milan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Biel.
And it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. This is a promising build-up. And here's Rafael Leao. Baresi cuts out the pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Please kakak, please kakak.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar. McAllister gets a foot in here. Pass somewhat off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passing nice and neat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe
Harusnya
and
harusnya
simple.
masuk visor sih.
Totti. Neymar. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's really well manoeuvred.
Kabar bang,
And
sini
that
bang
is
Dian.
as far as it goes.
Sini.
A game that is
Halo
a
bang,
tale
halo
of
bang,
one that
Sian.
got away. A position of great promise.
Sini. Game gila bang, kayak gini main kalah-kalah doang bang, 6 shot. Sini. Salah pencet lagi. Sini ID roomnya. Oke. Nyongnya takut pilihan cerdas soalnya. Mana sini ya? Sini yang mau bewan sini. Langsung saja, siapa yang mau dibantai absen saja di ini. Tuh yang mau profil kapan aja? Profil kapan? Sing Naruto. Berapa tuh tadi tuh? 1 2 4 3 4 5 9 6. Ingat-ingat ya. Aku mau ngomong ini dulu. Hah? Apa? Gantilah. Bentar, aku mau ganti ini aja dulu. Oke, bentar ya. Siapa tuh yang udah masuk bentar? Gunung kok biru ya? Bungkus ini dia. Aku dulu. Oh iya. Arda karo iki no. Ah, Neymar Junior ini. Kamavingan jangan tinggi. Oh, bener ya. Saya kira Raul. Berarti aku ramai Neymar ya. Ada main. Berarti bener Pipo ke pasar aja. Aku ramai Neymar dulu. Siapa? Orang? Ya, sini siapa nih? Gue belum lihat. Kita belum lihat starternya siapa tadi tuh namanya. Si Bang Diam ya. Starternya Bang Diam kayak mana nih? Tiba-tiba strikernya siapa? Jan Koller. Anda main collar, Anda sama dengan gay. Siapa tuh tadi tuh? Aduh, Ardaku hebat sih. Oke, back 5 full legend. Siapa Lotar ya? Ini ya. Coba aja sih. Coba kalau bisa menang ya. Ini Neymar ke begitu. Apa? Bansos Bang, hebat. Bansos era kapan tuh? Aku aja Bansos cuma dapat.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
It's Gerrard! It's bounced back off the post.
Tenang aja, aman aja.
McAllister. Matthäus. McAllister. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Gerrard. And Matthäus. Good ball over the top.
Halo,
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Belletti. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. And it's Olmo. Look at the space here. And the shot!
santai dulu Bang, santai, tenang.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and
Jangan
while there's
lari
never a good time to be caught out,
tercapek.
you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gerrard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Dani Olmo. Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's bustling through here. Inzaghi. Now, can he find a finish?
Rame banget.
Inzaghi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Chiellini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he spark a counter here? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Batistuta. Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on
Cut
one
the
side, dogged defence on the other. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. McAllister. Raul. Dani Olmo. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Udah prediksi bener. Kan pemainnya nggak kuat lari.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And he's let fly!
Malah kepencet ini.
Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Good ball, good take. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Rijkaard.
Nggak maju ya.
Baresi. And it's McAllister. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Raul lagi.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mateus. And it's De Bruyne. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Inzaghi. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. De Bruyne. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Mateus!
Berapa geser loh Mike
And
Nanto.
no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's there to make the challenge. Thinks about the shot.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Gerrard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani
L'affluenza di
Olmo.
quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Great chance!
Jangan dibebaskan gitu lah bang. Nanti nari-nari kan.
And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Numero 14.
Milan have their lead. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot!
Yang jauh.
And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's managed to get rid, and he's quick to snatch it back. Robson, and it's Lopez. Searching pass he's played there. Nicked it back promptly. Now there's a fine ball. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Belletti. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Donadoni, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! And again! Oh, wow! That's crazy! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Boleh kalau mau lagi yo sini. Sekali lagi Bang ya. Aku mau ngapus nih sekali lagi nih. Oke, yuk. Bentar, aku mau bawa si ini dulu. mau bawa si Federico Di Marco. Mana ya Di Marco aku? Aku lebih suka, oh iya, McAllister Alistair tekan Ya. Santai aja, Bang. Bang, santai. Ini kayak gini ya, bener ya. Cuman nih IMF-nya lebih sedikit. Jadi nggak ada striker murni gitu. Tapi striker murni tadi ya. Tahu aja mungkin ya. Tapi mungkin kan. Oh, berbatu kurang di Vivo cuma transfer. Emang itu pemain begini atas. Asalkan tidak si.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We're up and running then. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Ini kebalik, Bang. Tahu sama karena kan posisi kakinya itu.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say...
He's having a pop!
Dikit lagi tuh. Mabar, ayo Bang Arsyad dari sini Bang Arsyad.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Baresi. Gerrard. A heavy challenge. Raul. Threads one in, and he was alert to it. Mateus. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Wah,
Oh, no messing about. It is
Terang
red.
kecil, Bang.
Milan already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Van Nistelrooy. It's Park Ji-suk. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting shot! And another try! He's delivered all right! Mateus at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, iya,
Such good
seperti
movement.
itu.
Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Lah iya, masa ya kecil?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
DiMarco, pass somewhat off target. And here's Raul.
Lama banget nih Alisson.
Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Bruyne, and he's forced to go back. Messi. Indonesia are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can...
Shot a
Loh,
goal!
aku nggak bisa kiper malah.
And that's a tidy finish.
Karin volume mic-nya udah mentok
Quite
ini, gua nggak bisa
incredible
tambah.
spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's
Masa udah
mystifying
full nih,
that a
Barset.
player of his talent wasn't picked up
Cara
sooner,
gamenya udah kecil
and he
juga.
picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And the shot! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That pass has been well intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Messi in acres of space out wide. Ronaldinho. Now Inzaghi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. DiMarco did well to stay calm there.
Oke. Sampai kita tarik di kan di
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Goulet. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Raul.
Lotar gemuk banget
They're
ya.
looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Filippo Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul. Raul! That's another
Weh, masih nggak
chance.
gol.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Davids. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Bruyne, that is one way to stop him. And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot!
Malah geser.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Impressive jump! Goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. He knows it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's in on goal! And he's got the beating of a chance!
Astagfirullah, masih offside ya.
And he's straight offside.
Masih offside ternyata.
Pinches it off him. And it's Ronaldinho. De Bruyne tries to pass it through. This is Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that was very necessary. Inzaghi is onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Park Ji-sung. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. And the finish!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
That's a sharp
Ambil
finish.
guys, ambil guys.
Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Neymar tetap tengah, oke.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Great ball, and he's in here. Just deflected over the goal line for a
Ini
corner.
ngeri banget ya.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. 75 minutes played. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish?
Bawah tuh,
And
aku nggak
that's
ketemu
it.
ini ya.
And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Indonesia leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the man...
Kaká!
Malah
It's hit the upright. And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Chiellini. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries a shot!
Loh,
Oh,
Ini
it's a
kan nggak respon.
stunning goal!
nggak ngoper ya.
About as smooth as it gets! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's
It's Neymar! And he's stuck it away!
Set, set.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Robson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Imbang plus imbang.
Il
Kaká,
quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Berbatov, and this is Berbatov. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Bisa nggak ya?
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
DiMarco with the short one. Cuts it back. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Donadoni! Belletti. Now it's Drogba. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Waduh,
And the whistler's
Bang,
gone for a
Bang.
reckless challenge there.
Kepencet.
And the referee's come over. It's a red card.
Kepencet
Oh, there is
bang.
concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make,
Berarti
Peter,
main tutup lah
and
ya.
it's worked out badly.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Neymar.
Waduh, gua kedouble touch.
Referee
Gini,
looks
gini,
at his
Bang.
watch and blows his whistle.
Menang mau ya.
Well, that was
Ayo,
intense.
sini, Bang
An
Arsyad, ya.
enjoyable contest that.
Gayeng bang, oke. Gege bang. Sudah. Tadi bingung nih susah informasinya sana. Yuk, Bang Boang mana Bang? Thank you Bang. Gege Bang diam ya. Thank you. Lain kali mabar lagi Bang. Bagaimana lagi? Ini Bang Boang mana Bang? Bang Boang. Bang Arsyad, ayo. Mana Bang Arsyad? Bang Arsyad kemana? Iya Mas Pak. Halo. Bang Arsyad mana Bang Arsyad? Bang Arsyad mana Bang Arsyad nih? Jadi main gak nih Bang Arsyad nih? Gas ya Bang Arsyad ya, gas ya. 2 match kali penutupan ya. Ntar aku tutup pakai ini dah. Sekali. Sore Bang, halo Bang Silent Trader. Ya Bang Arsyad ya. Ini ya Bang Arsyad ya. Gas Bang Arsyad ya. Something about you, I can remember. Ayo, yep. Oke, yuk. Lama nih kita tidak bermain dengan Bang Arsyad. Jangan galak-galak dulu Bang Arsyad nih ya, masih belajar. Waduh, itu apa itu? Bukan pokcu. Badge-nya mati nggak? Biasanya kiper tuh si Mike Dida yang mati terus. Kurang perform. Huruf papam syarram bicycle dream. Ini ada yang Hazard, ada Hazard ini. Tapi sebenarnya Pipo itu sudah bagus. Oke, jadi karo guntur ya. Oh, kurang gue sih. Ada apa? Lokasinya di pasar dulu. Di sini Jakarta Baru terakhir respect malah wes kan. Apa sih? Drogba lolos pas Calvo Marco. Abang ini serangan terakhir malah lepas. Wong Dimas. Jawa Selatan aku. Jawa Selatan. Oh, sama-sama orang Jawa iki.
Tuh, jangan-jangan tangga mas.
Jadi tanggone iki. Aku ini kira apa ya? Promise apa? Jadi diseret lagi World Cup apa? Apa pirek wis. Hah? Wis ketemu. Pergi gue ya.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Oggi si incontrano.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you,
Ya,
Peter,
sini, ya.
and thank you very much
Baik,
for that.
strikernya kayak kenal. Bang yang pakai
The
jan
San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Pakai jan collar G nggak sih?
We're up and running then. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending,
Wis kasar
and he has been
sekali.
fouled there.
Kasar
Just
sekali.
a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Kepalanya
And
collar
so we
striker
have
aja.
the first set piece of the game. Ronaldinho!
Collar kepalanya gede banget nggak bisa
An
dilewatin.
early chance
Di
there,
antara,
first of the
di
game.
antara semua pemain ya, collar kepalanya paling nonjol.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Oh, sama KDB sama. Ini kenapa nih? Kalau dikeluarin collarnya. Gak apa-apa, ya bercanda. Collar dipakai nggak apa-apa. Loh, formasinya kok mirip? Enggak sih. Kira RB2. RB pakai RB ya. Aku Jateng mas, Jatengnya putih mas. Jatengnya mana?
Oh, great leap! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Baresi,
Waduh.
and there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out to the left flank. Bergkamp picks it up out wide. It's Bergkamp!
Jangannya apa yang itu ya? Anomali.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper.
Ronaldinho!
Suruh mas,
It's
itu
loose
kecil.
and there's a race for the ball.
Aku kan daerah pesisir mas soalnya. Jawa Selatan.
It's their second corner of the
Ini
game.
daerahnya ngapak aja lho, Mas orang ngerti. Tak ganti.
De Bruyne plays it short.
Aduh.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. Schneider. He's having a hit!
Mati please gini.
Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's beaten the last man. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought. A straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ronaldinho!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Schneider.
Ayo.
Goulet. Rijkaard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Big chance!
Ya Allah. Gak bisa kiri
He
ya.
has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Collier. 30 minutes gone. Filippo Inzaghi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Roll in acres of
Aduh,
space out
anomali
wide.
ini. Aduh.
Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging
bukan orang
those
Spurs,
crosses
soalnya nggak
much
tahu.
higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gak tahu masuk
Di Marco.
Aduh, malah salah passing.
Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Ini Raul kadang jadi anomali.
That pass is
kadang finishingnya
somewhat less than
bagus.
ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Raul. It's Raul! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of
Sebenarnya,
counter-attacking
padahal Raul
at
itu,
its finest. Real cut
bisa
and thrust.
jadi bener-bener MVP ya.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Goulet is the team's great visionary. Goulet is onto this. And it's De Bruyne. Showing good feet. Tries one from
Jelek
range.
banget.
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Raul.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Real chance here. Collar. And the counter is on. Goulart running with intent. Goulart! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second.
Striker
Peter.
paling anomali
It's
belum
become pretty
dimainkan
much the
ini.
ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Forze dell'ordine.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Kayak gitu ya. Boxing gue itu bang. Crossing, collar, visual besar itu iya roketnya. Iya.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we're off again.
Nah, siapa tuh?
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Goulart. Rijkaard. Goulart makes a dash for it. And he's had it nicked away. Raul.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Collar. Time and again they are repelled. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard.
Please si siapa Konami nih hapus aja nggak sih
He is just caressing the ball.
Kalau nggak siapa
He
sih
is
tuh
through
pemain
here.
paling tinggi buat back.
He's being urged to shoot.
Selain Tommy Adam.
De Bruyne.
Tommy Adam.
Goulart. Now it's Inzaghi. And now the breakaway. It's a really well-measured ball. Raul. He's got away.
Ya Allah.
Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso.
Satu.
And
Penampakan
it's
John
the
Collar
second
tuh kalau
half,
bilang
and
sama
still 2 between
Di
them.
Marco ya mungkin ya.
He's dribbled past his man here. There's the shot!
Oh,
And he nearly went all the
udah
way.
pas itu loh.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
53 spettatori.
No joy this time. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Kosong.
Raul.
Waduh.
And the
Aduh,
shot!
ADB.
No,
bolanya
not
loncat.
quite.
I thought it was a really good
Loncat.
break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Arda Goulart. Knocks it into space.
Lama banget shootnya.
And they're back on the ball again. Raul. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land.
Bisa apa ya?
Collar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Carlos.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows
Untuk Roberto Carlos disandingkan sama si ini dah. Dan Collar.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
1-2-1. 1-2-2.
No, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Si Arda nggak mau lari
Pass
tadi.
is intercepted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now it's Inzaghi, Ronaldinho, and he's got the beating of his man. Pepe powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found the way past. And it's De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. And the finish!
Nah, udah agak jelas suaramu bang, host mantap bang pencerahan.
And there's your
Sorry bang, tadi tak
hat-trick
tinggal
hero.
besar,
He
aman.
is simply indefatigable. Perfect placement,
aja, Bang.
the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Waduh.
A case now of complete control. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Wes.
He has found the way through.
Aduh, aku niatnya ke KDB.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he's there to make the challenge. And he shoots! And another try!
Astagfirullah. Dia bakal coba itu.
Not the most accurate pass. Goulet. And he's running through. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found it, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard demonstrating his
Masih
defensive
bertahan.
quality there.
Kan selalu bertahan.
Schneider. That pass isn't the best. And here's Raul.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protect.
And that is that.
Lagi Bang Arsyad ya.
Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the
Rematch bang. Oke. Yo Bang Arsyad yo. Sekali lagi ya. Soalnya nih pergantian nih habis ini nih. Kira jangkut. Gunbu orang apa emang? Gunbu kayaknya masih kerakat. Si kerakat mana Gunbu sing potok mas. Gimana nih? Sampai akhir waktu nanti. Wanita. Lo lagi mau ya nasi kita. Masih iki pencerahan masih gue ya. Bebas ya. Cuma hilang lah. Saya ora, urung. God damn. Kira gue Meksika lah kalau mantep gede kan nanti. Mike ngatet aja. Nah, betulnya gue jaraknya sih lumayan asik tuh. Nah, ini kan pengaruh itu. Ini diskon yang bingung. Kan bener aku nggak pakai Inggris ya. Let's go. Dengan. Di Bandung bisa. Waduh, apa ya? Oh, beda Barasim. Barasim tak kenapa. Bet, gambar beda. Oh, kita mode serius. Coba dapat berapa kosong ya?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Ini berapa HP?
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
Ora sih. Tapi
So
ngira-ngiranya
we're very much on the way now.
Anggo
Now, Franco
Kan
Baresi
Rafa,
still
Pak.
to this day the ultimate benchmark for
mikirnya nggak
anyone
boleh.
of a defensive mindset.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name
Tapi
anybody who got
dari-
close when it comes to
Saya kan
reading the
dari-
game as well as him.
dari
He leads by example,
orang
always
kecil, saya kan
timing his
orang
challenges
kecil.
to perfection
Saya
and
bilang
knowing
beri,
instinctively
so-
when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bergkamp
Bergkamp.
aims beyond the defence. He's on it. Can he get away?
Kaki siapa? Kaki
Baresi.
Raul ya.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Snyder. And he's let fly!
Dari situ emang bisa ya?
Rijkaard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Snyder. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's worked it through. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Goulet is always looking to break lines. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's a good ball. Arda Goulet.
Waduh, Inzaghi nggak sampai kepalanya.
Disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Goulet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Philippe tries a shot.
Katanya kok kontra main
And it's been hooked
Inzaghi
away.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This ended up in no man's land. Duke is onto it in a flash. Pass somewhat off target. DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in here. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Nggak bisa.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Nggak raun.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Goulet. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. Conte. Cafu. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
N'Golo.
Now it's Snyder.
N'Golo.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Snyder. It's Bergkamp!
Astagfirullah.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Astagfirullah.
Well,
Kenapa?
talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Roberto Carlos! Denied by a great
Over.
piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting
Seperti yang
position
kosong.
was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Joe! Harmlessly behind.
Diouf clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's Snyder. Looking to play him in. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ada tuh diapain tuh?
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Cafu. Dani Olmo. Conte. Bergkamp. And the through ball. And this is Snyder. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United have their third corner.
Tanpa gol sama sekali nih.
Goulet. And it's Snyder. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. The ball swung in. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
60 minutes
spettatori.
played. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Couler. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister! Oh, cracking effort.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Lari kita. Siap-siap maraton.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 11. Filippo Inzaghi. Numero 9.
Baratoni.
Numero
Good
21.
running, strong and purposeful. Driving. Oh, shooting chance!
Siap-siap pelari kita datang
It's a
semua.
goal! And we have liftoff! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Malah situ aku liatnya.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Udah bakal merah ya.
Well, you either
Ya, tadi
commit
itu
a
merah,
foul
apa?
and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up Roberto Carlos!
Oh, mungkin tiang yang kebuka. Tapi Roberto Carlos emang powernya ngeri sih. Apa dia kaki roket.
Space for him to turn and look. Getting up there!
Masih 9 aja itu
And
gol.
no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Kakak ngapa
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Yeah,
Did the
oh,
defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shot a goal!
Kakak!
Oh, Milan! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan with the lead.
Yeah, all
Great
Kakak!
chance! And the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos herring after the ball here.
Sama Milan. Sama Milan.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well measured. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Kaka. No way through. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Juve. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Juve. He'll try from distance.
Gagal!
Bounce back off the post.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That is great defending, so alert.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar is
cuma minus
fouled.
body sebenarnya. Nanti harus balik kalau
And it's DiMarco. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Saper.
Juve.
Ngarahinnya angel.
Juve makes a move down the right.
Ini sprint sih.
Donatoni given the lift of his goal. Kante wins the duel this time. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Kaka. That's going wide left.
Kaka!
Decent chance!
Astagfirullah kakak.
Bergkamp. Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Looking for the run.
Berbatov.
He's in, must be!
Waduh, malah
Good
kekencan.
claim. No
Nah, kembali
margin
bang, halo
for
bang
error
Siren.
there. That's that, the end. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win.
Tik.
Solo apa piye iki? Iki solo apa piye? Wis lama kan? Divisi ya? Mantap Bang Arsyad. Kita coba ke PC lagi. Bukan Bang, bukan orang Jogja. Orang Jawa Selatan. Halo Bang bensin, ayo.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player.
Can he finish?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Gets a good foot in there. Goulart is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Persib Bandung have it back and can go again. Forlan, and it's made its way to him. Rashford! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kukcu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He steps in and shot a goal! No, just not quite.
Goulet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's got real chance! Batistuta! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Goulet. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Goulet clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Ya Bang Firman, Firman Oksina. Sorry Bang.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. This looks promising. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Best. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that has been cleared. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely spread. Rashford. It's Rashford! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Goulet tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There could be trouble here. McAllister aims beyond the defence, and he plays one through. Deftly away. Swings it across. Goal! Into the lead once more. Persib Bandung with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raul. McAllister. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Rashford. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Forlan. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. Now it's Rashford. What a throw in.
Ayo bang, kering lotek. Kering lotek. Kering lotek.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Forlan. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's picked his way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kukçu. Cafu. Best can see things other... And for the first half, that is that. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
Bang Danilo Fernandes ini.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's had it taken off him. Now, Batistuta! Oh, glorious batting goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Ha segnato al 49esimo
The movement
minuto.
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Good ball, good take. Goulet. No way through. McAllister.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. Now it's Rashford. And it's Arda Güler. Güler cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Jupe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gabriel. DiMarco. McAllister. And it's McAllister. That's Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. That's the keeper's ball. Rashford. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, what has happened? And he shoots! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! Duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Persib Bandung leading now. And that's been won straight back. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good-looking ball. Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And it's Arda Güler. Beckham. Just 5 minutes left.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Foot in. Güler. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta. He's found a way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. McAllister. And that is as far as it goes. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it...
Cuman tidak kok, Bang. Itu Alistair matian asli. Karena nonton sih. Sholat Gak apa-apa, like rolas Pi. Like rolas. Apa? Lima loro. Saya kira.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Beckham, cross to the back post, punched away. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. Kaka. McAllister. Goulet. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing. Rijkaard. Arda Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Shoots! It's in!
Buat maaf kita ya.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 13 minutes is number 18, Berbatov.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Beckham powering forward here. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
McAllister. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Beckham. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for a runner. That is a great pick out. That's really well cleared. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, good climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. He won't be happy with that one.
Tottenham genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah,
He's rising! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Goulet, and he welcomes it in. Nori. And it's Chouameni. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position, and he's got... Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Toon can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Arda Güler. Chouameni. Now it's Stoichkov. Van der Vaart. Nori. Here's Chouameni. Oh, good take in a good area. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's McAllister. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back on the way then.
Toon definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Baresi attempts a clearance. Aimed at the far side. Keeper's dealt with that. Goulet. Kaka. He's looking wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found the way through. Great vision. He's cut it out. Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Gets his head on it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Arda Güler. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Toon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. Chouameni. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Stoichkov. The muscular approach does pay off here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
McAllister gets his final warning.
Coming on the field.
Well, he
is
knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Filippo Inzaghi always looking for that half a chance. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a...
Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
substitution.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Dani Olmo gets it clear. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. Kaká getting this one clear. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is through here. Van der Vaart receives... Oh, good effort! It's in! Right back in the game! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 23.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 7. Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Beckham. And the cross comes in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Beckham. And across it goes. That's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Inzaghi. Gabriel. Played out to the left flank. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread to the right. And it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Caught offside that time.
Tottenham really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides.
Number 8. Chouameni. Coming on the field. Number 19.
Beckham.
Sakuta. Number 16.
Filippo Inzaghi. No, that was
Substitutions
never going to
taking
make it.
place.
That's an imaginative pass. Harrison makes
Added
the
minutes has been
interception.
indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Beckham providing an outlet on the header! That has been knocked clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.
Aktivitas cool kita. Musuhnya bolu sih. Betul kalau. Salah serangan nanti. Ini paling enak lu itu dari kecil gitu kalah serang tadi. Kalah kantor lalu.
Tapi ini pas bagus sih.
Caca.
Caca aja. Suruh oleh Konate.
Jadi Konate mah
Dengan Konate sini siapa ya? Sing isi bahasanya Pau.
api.
Oh sini ya tadi gue.
Tapi ya itu kan biasa kan walaupun biasa dia tetap nyawa. Jadi enggak.
Coba yang bisa dipakai kan tahu terus.
Ini makanya kita kok
Biasa kan lu.
ada masih tertentu kan
Kalau dia tetap dunia orang 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 pakai
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Now it's Berbatov. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And this is Forlan. Now it's Donatoni. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Kaká. That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Olise. Jupe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Goulet. Now Berbatov. Searching pass he's played there. Now this could be a chance. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Al 12° minuto, numero 22, Kaká!
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Kaká. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Olise. Now, he's got space here. And the through ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Here's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forlan. Mignon claims comfortably. This looks promising. Well timed, excellent interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Inzaghi is flagged offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread to the right. Always onto this. Decent chance! It's and again! He will be livid with himself. Aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Shot at goal! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good read, needed to be. Rafa Silva quietly revving up. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a very... It's Fuller! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kaka driving forwards. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Rafa Silva. And here's Forlan. Goulet. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Inzaghi, and this is goes for a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. And that is the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Berbatov. Rafa Silva. Rijkaard. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Donadoni! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Arda Güler takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He is through here. Oh, that's delightful. And this is for... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Apa,
So,
Bang?
third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Donadoni! But he's left disappointed. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get rid. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Now it's Rafa Silva. Milan are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it...
Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Diop deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Forlan. Now it's Donadoni. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! Moses back in front once more! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
saya ngecek.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Milan have their chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And it's been given away. Now it's Donatoni. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Berbatov. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Olise. Well, now here's a good battle. He's having a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Forlan. He's got away. It's Forlan! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Nah, belum.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Berbatov. And that's a dangerous ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. Dani Olmo thinks about the shot. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Roberto Carlos considers his options. Terrific save by Manuel. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Serginho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Could have here their final chance.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes a substitution. Batistuta getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear shot. Oh, good effort! It goes to show he is human after all. Jude. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum.
Bisa, tapi lagi lihat ini. Wah, lagi butuh akun. Siap bang, sebentar bang, 1 match lagi bang, terakhir. Sabar bang, masuknya sebentar bang. Terakhir bang, penutupan kita harus menang bang. Tapi kok musuhnya kayak gitu ya. Masak apa bang hari ini? Bang Pian, ayo Bang Pian. Kita masak-masak.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Now it's Neymar. Corner number 2 then. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's having a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Botafogo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, good-looking ball. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That was good alertness. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Berbatov. And it's made its way to him. He's cut it out. Shot, surely! He's scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And here's Berbatov. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. He's found the way through. McAllister. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One real chance! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
McAllister, and it's Berbatov. Kamavinga. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Itu namanya, Bang. Semur lele mendoan dan bakwan tambah sup. Makan langsung tidur itu, Bang.
Kaka! This is their second corner of the game. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to
Kita
you.
makan-makan dulu, Bang, sama Bang Pian ya, guys. Wah, ini langsung end live, langsung makan ini, Bang. Oke, terima kasih Bang Pian. Jangan lupa makan. Oh, harus komplit lah. Tengok PC.